everybody, and welcome to Alpha Budgets. My name is Shelby. If you are new, then welcome, and if you are returning, then welcome back. Today we are going to be cash stuffing the first paycheck of March. So let's go ahead and get into it here. And our little envelope. I'm obsessed with this envelope. I love the sounds that it makes. So we are cash stuffing $808 today, and that is after I took out money for gas and money set aside for debt. So we have 1, 2, 300, 350. So it's 350, 70, 90, 4, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30. So that's 730, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it is all here. A lot of these bills are kind of old and ripped and disgusting, but I am putting them into bills and my debt binder, or my bills binder, and my wallet. So we're going to get started here with cash stuffing our wallet, and I'm just going to go ahead and take my change out. How's everyone's week going? How was your weekend? Anyone have any plans for the weekend? I work this weekend, so I am cash stuffing a little bit early just because I won't have time to cash stuff when I normally would. But it's about where our change jar is. And we'll just take these out before I forget. I'm taking out my receipts. I will scan them into my Fetch Rewards. If you don't know, Fetch Rewards is an app that you can scan your receipts onto, or you can do like cash receipts, or you can scan them like e-receipts, and you get points, and then you can exchange those points for gift cards. And if you sign up using my code, which is in the description box below, you get 2,000 points, and I get 2,000 points when you scan your first receipt. But we did do a lot of spending this week as well. So my wallet is pretty empty. As far as rollovers for our $1 challenge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 14 ones that are going to be going into our $1 challenge. Coffee is completely empty, and it is going to be getting $5. We tried out a new local cafe, and that was really good. Groceries is empty. We did get some groceries, and it is getting $100 this week, but it is getting $20 into my wallet. Spending still has its money. Ties is getting $10. Like, this is so flimsy, I feel like it's gonna fall apart in my hand. Ties is getting its 10. And then toiletries is also empty. I needed a couple things, so I used the money that was in here. And that actually is it for our wallet. So we are going to go right into our bills binder. And we completely unstuffed this except for private loans because I haven't made a payment for that yet. But mortgage is getting its usual $25, and then that will be all that it has. I am a month ahead on all of my bills. So Wi-Fi is getting $15. I'm trying to stuff a couple extra dollars, that way I don't have to pull out as many ones from the bank. Utilities is getting 10. So it has 20, 40, and 50. Private loan is going to be getting 10. And it has 20, 30, and now 40. Phone bill is going to be getting 31. And it's pretty much been the same the past 2 months. I don't see it changing. For a while, I wasn't sure what exactly it was going to be, just because we had switched phone providers and plans and everything. But it seems to be holding pretty steady at the same, so 31 a week sounds pretty good. And if you are new, that's for 4 of us. That's for my phone, Mike's, and I pay for both my parents as well. Car insurance is getting 10, 15, and 16. I don't know how or why those got switched, but that's okay. Car payment is getting its usual $142. I do try to stuff a little bit extra into my car payment so I can try to get it paid down faster. Once I pay off a lot of my credit card debt and I'm finished with the wedding, my car is something that I really want to work on. Subscriptions is getting 15. And that's all that it has. Usually the first week's a little boring just because there's nothing in there for me to count. And a lot of my bills are pretty much the same every single month. I pretty much never update my budget sheet for it because I stuff the same amount every week. Gym got $3, subscriptions, like I said, got 15, and that is it for our bills binder. And into the more exciting binder, my cash envelopes probably get the most amount of money, but they're the envelopes that I'm in the most. So Frisco is getting 10. He did go get groomed, so he looks so cute right now. I love when he is all like nice and clean but still a little fluffy. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 10, and 15. So he has 515. The cats aren't getting stuffed. They have $220 in their envelope. Wondering why they have so much? If you have not yet watched my tax return stuffing, I recommend you go watch that. I stuffed a lot of my sinking funds so that way I would have a buffer in a lot of them. Household is getting $5. And it has 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So $340 in household. And if you will also watch that video, you will see that we fully funded our wedding category. So there's $6,000 in here. The only thing that hasn't been funded is the hair and makeup, and I'm going to be using a savings challenge to cover that. So we are stuffing reception and we are working on drinks. So that is getting 200. So drinks has 1,000 in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 2,000 and 51, 52. So 2,200. Oops. In drinks. We have 1,000 in decor, 1,000 in DJ, 500 in dessert, 300 in miscellaneous, and 450 in venue. So for reception, we have $5,450. So drinks, we were budgeting for $2,500. So once we do that, it pretty much is mostly down to food, which is our largest expense. So giving is getting $1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in giving. I feel like once I have money set aside, I will feel a very large weight lifted off my shoulders to have everything kind of paid for. And then I want to leave a buffer just in case something is a little bit more than what I had potentially budgeted for. We are adding $10 to hair because I haven't added to that in a while. Hair is getting our hair has 100, 150, 70, 80, 90, 95. 70, 80, 95. I know I want to get my hair done. I just have no idea what I want to do with it. Nails is getting a 20. And nails has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 140. And then groceries. So it was getting 100 and we used 20. So 50, 70, and a 10. So 50, 70, 80 is going into our buffer. I don't like to carry a bunch of cash with me just because I take my wallet to work and it is left in a locker at work. So, or if anything really happens to my wallet, I like to have a majority of my grocery money in here just because we usually go once a month. We did get a small amount. We'll probably definitely need in the next week or two to get a larger haul, but we still had a bunch of groceries, so we just got kind of what we were out of and a couple of things for lunch. But groceries has 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, and 415. So we have 415 in here, and then with the 20 in our wallet is 435. And that is it for our cash envelopes. And right into our short-term sinking funds here. Tattoo is getting a 5. I don't usually give tattoo a whole lot of love if I don't have a lot of money, so I decided to give it just a little bit. So tattoo has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 105. Decorations is getting a 5, and it has 50, 70, 85. $85 in decorations. Investments, this is actually fully funded, so I'll need to take this out so that I can invest that. Every time it hits $50, I like to take the money out and invest it in different stocks. Christmas is getting 20. Christmas has 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220. Shopping, I did clear out this weekend, so we will be starting fresh with $5. Gifts will be getting 10. And gifts has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I think I'm gonna keep it or put it to 150. I think with 150 would be a decent amount right now for gifts. Beauty is getting $5. And beauty has 51, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 155 for beauty. And that is actually it for our short-term funds. So let's go ahead here and get into our long-term funds. Luxury is getting a 10. I said that I was going to make it a priority to stuff something into luxury every week. That way, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I would treat myself to something nice. Since I used my tax return to stock up on my sinking funds, and I paid off 4 credit cards. So I'm just going to slowly accumulate and then buy something for myself. So luxury got 10, and it has 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So 260. I have ideas of what I want, just not 100% sure. And then we are skipping back here to savings. It's getting a 5, and savings has 100 in the bank, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 575 in savings. Yep, 575. I don't know why I second guessed myself for a minute. And then retirement reached $100 with our tax return cash stuffing. So I am just starting fresh here. And every time it reaches $100, I take it out and put it into my Roth IRA. Vacation is getting $30. Vacation, aka honeymoon fund. And we have 1,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 354, 450, 70, 90, 5, 10, 5, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's right. Okay, 500. So 1,530. Can't count today apparently. Car maintenance is getting at 10, and we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 5, and 10. So $410. I would at least like to get to 500 before I would like to start skipping it. I think $500, that's my deductible. I think that's a pretty good cushion. Alpha Budgets has 20. Yeah, okay. So Alpha Budgets has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, and 10. So $110. And that is it for our long-term sinking funds. So we have our savings binder. And before we get into that, let's go ahead and add our dollars here. So we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 ones. So we're going to add 14 ones in here pretty soon. I'm going to have to like condense these or take them out and put them in a different envelope because I'm running out of room. So we have a nice little chunk here in our ones, and these are also going towards the wedding. Any 1s and 5s that we save will also be going towards the wedding. So we're just saving all around. Okay, so in our $1,000 challenge, we are adding $6. And we will be marking off the 6. Maybe the only 6 that I see on there, actually. But anyway, so in our $1,000 challenge, we have 100, 150, 70, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So $255 in our $1,000 challenge. We had no rollover 5s. In our 7 times 77, we are adding 14. And that will finish off this row. So with our tax return, we finished a whole row, and with this paycheck, we finished this row. So we have 1 full row and then 3 shorter rows, but I think I might still just stop them for some extra money. So, but we are over halfway done now with this challenge. So we have 100 in the bank, 2, 250, 270, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So $336. Yep, $336. And that actually wraps up our binder here. And then the last thing that we have to do is stuff our savings challenge box. And I did set aside $30 for us this week. All right, so we will add that in there. So we may have about half done, maybe a little less than half done, but we are chugging right along. And finishing that up, that actually wraps up the rest of our cash stuffing. If you have not already, go ahead and like, comment, and of course subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying the content that I am putting out. Thank you so much to everybody who has already subscribed and who has supported me along the way. I truly appreciate it, and it means the world to me. And if you have not already, again, go watch my tax return stuffing. It was probably the largest amount that I've ever stuffed and will be the largest amount that I will ever stuff. I was so blessed to get that money back, and it really helped out as far as putting a buffer in a lot of my sinking funds. So again, if you haven't already, go check that out, and I will see you guys in next week's video. I hope that you have a wonderful and safe weekend and a wonderful week. Bye.